A wise man once said, to forget how to dig the soil, tend the earth, is to forget ourselves. Well, maybe some have, but a few of us still know. You gotta be willing to put in the time, make the sacrifices, and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin.
Alright guys, welcome back to the old good tooth farm on Farmers Limited Layer 22. As you guys can see, we're just getting the windrower going. Probably should have done this last, but hey, I mean as in terrorizing it first and then windrowering, then belling it. But we're going to have to cut this into two because unfortunately how I did this, I windrowered it, terrorized it, windrowered it again, belled it, and we'll get to that on the third episode because this, as we've already discussed, this is the second one. If you guys haven't caught the first one, go ahead and do so. I'll put a link down below. Well, let's get on and let's move. As you guys can see, we're windrowing the lawn. We gotta mow it. We gotta still terrorize it, bell it, and that's gonna take, as you can see, 12:08. Never speed the time up once, so as that time clicks through, that's because I've cut and chopped little things out on the video. Other than that, it's taken me that amount of time to really get going. Let's get some of our active workers down here, our little AIs, if they decide they want to work today. Not all of them do. Some of them like to give us problems, like this one, apparently, saying it can't make it to the area, and I don't understand. Hopefully they fix some of this, because some of it doesn't make sense. Or like this guy running into a post, but I won't show that. And he runs right into a billboard sign. I don't even know what the hell that was all about. So yes, right here is where I took over it. I just took it from the billboard, and the wheels were still spinning even. I mean, he wasn't even saying that he was blocked on that one, so that was a little interesting. Okay, but now that we got our terrorizer, we got our tractor, we're gonna unload some things. We still got to get our our telehammer up here. We got to get our miller up here, and then I'll get an empty trailer to come back a little later because we're gonna use it for belling. But again, I'm probably jumping a little too far ahead, saying what we're doing for the third episode. We should do, quite honestly. So let's talk about what we're doing here. We're grabbing the terrorizer, and we're going to go set it up on the field. This is field 71. I haven't mentioned it already. We're going to terrorize it, and like I said, I realized I've already made a mistake. So we windrower it, terrorize it, and then windrower it again because of how I did it. But I'll show you parts of that in the next episode because I didn't realize how long this video was already going to be. And I try to really keep it under a certain amount of time, but this one's going to reach us a good, real close to 20 minutes. I even cut down the intro of this little video because I didn't feel it needed to be that long. But all right, guys, let's get everything moving around. Let's get our AIs working. Let's get this grass mowed. And matter of fact, let's see where we're at. Okay. Yep. Let's get get him set up so he can head down to the store for us. And then we have a few things we'll do. We'll mow today. At least finish that today. You'll get to see the finishing of the mowing today. And then nope, you will not see the belling. I had to think about that. I had to really think about that. So no, unfortunately, I believe I grabbed the beller off the tractor, or the tractor trailer, but I do not start belling until episode 3, which will come shortly after this, guys. This is just me trying to fix things up because I'm trying to get it just as interested as all y'all. Farming Simulator still has a little bit of bugs, unfortunately, but what new game wouldn't? So hopefully, by me even advertising, someone special or whoever does these will see that, and hopefully not just me. Other people will complain about it. say, hey, the AIs are not working properly, because obviously when the mods really start kicking in and people start making maps, man, the AIs got to really work right to the team, man. Hopefully they come back. Actually, there's a lot on Farmers Simulator 19. One was down. Can't even think at the moment, but I have a little over 208 hours. I think it was Farming So hopefully they, as me, I want an American map, quite honestly. Like those big fields. Maybe an Iowa map. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. Whoever can make that, obviously, if they don't do the AIs correct, they're going to wreck into every darn thing there is out there. The sad thing is, farms. Well, this would be pretty too. So. They have trees. Alright, oh, hey, look, we got our other AI approaching. That's good. As we're doing that, we're also going to pick our tools. I'm going to try to do 2 screens in one shot here. You're going to see what I'm picking out, so I can load 3 trailers and get 2 on the go. We're going to get our telehandler and our beller down at the field. I'm just slowly moving tools down. Not a big deal. Because I still like to play with my AIs. I mean, if they want to work, that is. So there's my telehandler that I'm going to grab. And I'm going to grab a bell hook, or a bell grabber. Bell stabber, whatever they call it. Bell fork. I think of that. Grab a bell fork. Grab that. We'll get into this truck that just approached on the road. We won't get this one right here. But we'll get the one on the road over here. Get him pulled in. Get him loaded up. Get him shipped out. And on our way. Yeah, I don't waste time here on the farm, guys. As you can see, I'm already loaded and ready to rock and roll. I've got my vehicle strapped down. Got my beller. Fold this up. We'll get this on the road and hopefully set up an AI to get down to the farm for us. It's pretty much what we're trying to do here. We're messing with it because I like it. I'm going to grab that toilet there. Little green harvester on top of that building. I collected one thing earlier. I think it was like 9 things that I collected. Alright, good. We set that AI. Good. So I was going and darn it, it stopped. Okay. Let's go back. Let's see what's going on over here. I don't know. Alright. So we got our beller. And big beller too. Belly. Alright, so let's see. Let's put that down here. We'll try it one more time. And I'm negative. See, he won't even drive that far. So again, that's a little AI issue. And I don't know if it's because it's raining. I've also noticed their wheels like to slip a lot. Sometimes they won't even, they'll just keep going and they won't even say that anything's blocking them. They'll just move. They'll think they're moving. And then you have to bump them to push them and give them a little run, you know. So let's see if we can get this guy down here where I got marked. And alright, good. We got him set. Nope. Alright, so he keeps stopping right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our telehandler. We're going to see if we can put an AI on this guy. But we'll go around the corner here to try to give him a little help, you know what I mean? Hopefully that I can do something. Now we'll stop here. Put the cursor about right there. Click it. That's where we want him to go. Right up on that dirt hill. Looks like he's going to be out in the main road a little bit, but that's okay. You got to watch where you set that thing because I've noticed that's the back end. Okay, he's moving good. So if he's not going to move the beller, I'll move the beller. I'll follow him right into the farm and we'll at least we're getting 2 things done at once. Or I'm getting two shipments coming in on the field so I can work with. Because I obviously can't drive 2 trucks at once. So even having 2 things moving like this at once does do a major help. You know, I don't have to, but I'm sure you can even set your telehandler and drive down here. But I like to be more realistic, load it up on my tractors, get it dumped off. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful brother in there. Got my telehandler right in front of me. He's gonna drop that off on the field. Beautiful. Actually, like he's taking a wide turn. He's gonna come in deep. There she is. See how trailers hang out on the road a little bit because that's how I marked it. So I could have gone a little further up, and he was parked on the dirt road. So let's go get him moved up a little bit, or moved out of the way, I should say. Get our telehandler off. We'll get our baler off a little later because obviously we are not even close to needing. We still got drier grass, terrorize it, whatever you guys want to call it. Not being a real farmer in real life, I have to make up my own slope cards. To be honest with you, I just enjoy the game. It's a time killer on its own. So now that we got this, let's go ahead and grab the telehandler off the old trailer because I want to get this trailer back to the shop. It's going to pick up some other things for me. I tried not to keep these trucks sit too long because obviously it does no good to sit. So, alright, as you can see, I'm going to get the truck parked out there. We didn't want to move. Kind of jumped a little bit. We're going to just bump him because I've already set the AI. Just give him a little scooter on. There we go. And then he's on his way. He's on his way. So sometimes the AIs like to work. Sometimes, and that's what I was telling you a little earlier, that I don't know if it's caused by the rain because I haven't really noticed it drive, but the wheels will spin and they'll stay in there. They won't say they're blocked. They just won't move. So I don't know if that's an issue with the rain or. Okay, so now that we got the rain all gone, we are going to get our baler moved up here by my telehandler, by my tederizer, and trying to kind of group things up here on the upper right corner of the farm. So we'll just pull this guy up here. We'll unload it right about here. And this is about the spot we're going to do it. We'll just shut her down right there. And we will get in our tederizer. No, actually, I need to get into. Need to actually get into my mower. But there's our baler. We'll keep that there. Because we don't need it right now, obviously. So we're just gonna start mowing again. I'll send my little tractor off. He's just gonna park by the semis over there. See, now they have no problem crossing the field like that. That's kind of cool. But I like doing them across town because it's always more realistic seeing those loads coming in like that, man. So as you can see, guys, we are just mowing along. This is part of the what I have to show you before we tederize it, windrow it, and bell it, which I think is the funnest part. This is probably the most boringest part, but also it's a time killer, so it's something to do, right? I like doing it. I just have to get things going so I can get animals and think, because right now I don't have nothing. I'm just starting out on this farm, so we're just trying to get at least started. If I can at least get me 50 bells out of this, I will be actually happy. 50 or more, just a little bit more, because I want to do straw and hay, you know. I don't want to just have a whole bunch of one, so I want 50 of each. And I'm not sure if they still max you out at the 200 bells. I think console used to have a max out at 200 bells, and I'm not sure if they still do. They haven't maxed it out. And if that's the case, that's why I do the 50-50. Because I also like to have wrapped silage bells too. So I like to have a variety in my garage, and I'm not sure if that's going to count for cotton bells. Because if that's the case, then I got to do 50 cotton bells, just so I can have a nice looking dealio on the farm. Or that's just probably stuff to sell. I probably don't stack it. But anyways, as you guys can see, we are all done mowing. I did fast forward that a little bit because I figured that would take some time. If you notice, there was a 9-minute jump there. So now that we're done with this guy, we're going to go put him away. Put him on the tractor, get the tractor to deliver back to my farm so I can unload it there later. And after we get that done, I'll have the truck come back empty so we can start putting bells on it. And again, I won't show that in this episode because I'm really trying to keep it short. If you guys are interested in my videos, please subscribe. Hit that like and bell notification, and you will know when the next one comes out. Because the next one shouldn't be too far after this one. I actually already have the third one done, and I realized that I was jumping too fast. So this is just more of to kind of get you guys caught up to know what I was doing, and the fact that AIs don't like to work. I'm really trying to record that so they can see their issues. Hopefully, this video or someone important sees it, more or less. Other than that, if you're just a viewer that just likes to watch this gamer stuff, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Again, hit that like button, that subscribe, and there'll be always more content. I used to film I started filming Farming Simulator 15, 17, 19, now 22, so I have many episodes out there. I believe 7 on each one besides 19. I have 14 episodes. We're going to try to break our record and make at least 25 episodes on Farming Simulator 22. But we'll try. No promises, though, because that's just how it goes. If anything, I'll show you the beginning, and then my next episodes will be when the farm's all set up. And we're actually doing stuff, actually working and making money. I mean, because obviously I have $8 million. I did not make that fairly. So I will eventually buy what I need. Drain. There's a sign or a sign I think in there that I can tax myself and get back to realistic play. Because this is just to get me started. And that was really the goal. It is hard to be a new farm manager. It really is. It's a hard farm out there. Alright, looks like our tires are on now. That's good. That's what we want to check. We've got about half a foot on each side, so we're good. And we'll strap this puppy down, get it sent to the farm, and we'll unload it later, for sure. That is just so we can get it out of the way. And I love it. Love the fact that we can really strap these vehicles down. Because remember back in 1917 or whatever, I'm sure everyone's tried to put a tool on a flatbed trailer, and you couldn't even get around a corner without it sliding off, or hitting something, or high centering. So, Farming Simulator 22 came a lot further by adding that and the A.i Workers. So, hopefully they keep up the good work and fix all the bugs, because I really want to get more into this farm. The only thing I realize I don't care for the most is probably the editing. The ground editing was a little bit different than 19, so I'll have to more or less get used to it before crashing it, before bashing it, I mean. So, alright, we're going to send our little mower guy right here, and there he goes off him, and I'm glad he's on his way. Alright, that wasn't easy. Boom. I'll take over here, and we will just slide it right in there, and that is what we call good teamwork. And again, I'll unload this guy later. Not too concerned right now, so we'll just shut off the engine, get back to wind rolling. And this is where I end it, guys. So again, if you like my content, please add me, Arson2-30, or just hit the subscribe button. But more or less, I was saying add me if you want to play with me. Till then, guys, have a great one.